Good day, my name is Mandy Velmans and I am from the beautiful country of South Africa. I'm not a medical professional and nothing I say in this talk is to diagnose or cure any diseases. Please consult your healthcare practitioner or your doctor about any lifestyle changes that you'd like to make. I am very passionate about people's health and well-being, and I believe every person deserves to be healthy and happy. Sadly, many people are not healthy and therefore not happy. The World Health Organization states that 85% of all diseases are caused by what we put into our body. And today's talk is about deficiency and toxicity. What we lack and what we put into our bodies. Lifestyle diseases are caused by the lifestyle choices we make every single day. We have a little goldfish bowl with our little goldfish friend who is going to help me to demonstrate deficiency and toxicity. So here we have a goldfish in its natural environment in clean water, happy, swimming around, enjoying life. We live in a very fast-paced society where many people do not have the time or they simply don't want to put in the effort to prepare healthy meals. And therefore junk food comes into the system. For instance, many people start off their day with a bit of cereal, which contains a lot of sugar, but simply not enough. This is actually 7 teaspoons of white refined sugar, the same as in a can of Coke. So we'll add that to our cereal. I have a sugar cane here, and I'd like you to look at the fiber in the sugar cane. And it actually takes 100 kilograms of sugar cane to make 1 kilogram of white refined sugar. So can you imagine the process that this needs to go through to make white refined sugar? Studies have proven that sugar and starch actually triggers more sugar and starch cravings. So a lot of people will start off their day with a cup of coffee with their cereal. And we have a tradition in South Africa where many people will add a rusk to the coffee, soak it in there, and then for lunch they'll have a bit of white bread into a little goldfish bowl. It seems like everything is floating. It doesn't seem to go right down to the bottom. And as a snack, you might want to add some chips. Chips going in. And little goldfish is already struggling in this environment to survive and breathe and live as healthy as before. And by the afternoon, because of all the sugar and the starch, you'll feel sluggish or you'll feel a bit tired. We all know what the ads say about a bit of energy that can give this little fishy some wings. But unfortunately for some people that's not enough. So we'll add a bit of Coca-Cola to the system. So toxins comes in many forms, not just the food that we eat. It's in the water, air pollution, chemicals, stress also creates free radicals in the body. So we'll add a bit of chocolate to go in there. So by this time, our little friend is really struggling to survive in this environment. Now, fortunately, our bodies have a natural filtration system to clean and block some of the toxins to go into our system. So imagine this sieve is our filtration system. The lymphatic system, for instance, and the lymphatic system can filter some of the toxins. Goes in there. So as you can see, it won't take much to block this system, and then our filtration system won't be able to function properly and won't be able to clean the environment that our cells bathe in. So imagine a swimming pool filter basket. This basket protects the swimming pool pump from getting blocked. And as this basket fills up with leaves and dirt and bugs that fall into the pool, it fills up, and if we don't clean this regularly, your swimming pool might look fine for a week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how many dirt comes into the pool. But eventually this basket will be so full and the dirt will start flowing back into your pool, and you'll wake up one morning, look at the pool and think, where did all this dirt come from? That's the same as our bodies. Our bodies have a natural filtration system that can filter some of the dirt that comes in. But when it gets too much, our systems are overloaded with toxins. So now this little goldfish friend might develop some symptoms of disease, might develop a headache, for instance, because of all the sugar and the caffeine and the starch. And what most people will do is just pop in a few aspirins or paracetamol, some headache tablets to treat the symptom. There we go. It might develop an allergy, and we'll just choose an allergy tablet. It might develop arthritis. We'll just add some more tablets to treat the arthritis. Now the little fishy might start to have a cough. And most supermarkets sell cough syrup, so we'll just give it a little bit of cough syrup to treat the cough. So imagine you're driving in a car, and as you get into the car, your seat belt alarm goes off, and it's that really annoying sound of beep, beep, beep. And it's warning you to put on your safety belt because you might be in danger. But you ignore it, and after a while it goes away. But as soon as the car goes over a bump, or you stop and you put the car off and you switch it back on, that alarm will go off again and again until you put on your safety belt. And that's the same as our bodies. It sometimes gives us these alarm signals of something is wrong. The cough, the headache, the arthritis might be signs that our bodies are in desperate need of change. It's in need of action. As you put on the safety belt, that alarm will go off. It won't continue beeping. And that's the same as our bodies. Now, I am not saying, so as you put on your safety belt, the annoying beeping sound that you've heard before, it will stop because you've taken action. And that's the same as our bodies. As we take action and restore our health, the symptoms will go away. Now, I am not saying to anyone to get off your medication or to stop taking your chronic medication. When it comes to medical intervention and natural therapy, I sit firmly in the middle. If it weren't for these, my son would have been in serious trouble. He was born with asthma, and medical intervention actually saved his life many times. Please consult your doctor before coming off any medication. What I am against is a pill for every ill. And some illnesses and some diseases are just caused by too many toxins in the system. And those symptoms are purely just a sign that our bodies are in need of change. There's an amazing film that I would like to encourage you all to watch, Super Juice Me. It was an experiment done by Jason Weil with 8 people who had many diseases. But I'm not going to share with you what happened to these 8 people. I would like to share with you Andy Morris's story. In the film, he arrived at Juicy Oasis, the retreat where the film was shot, with 2 suitcases. One for his clothes and one for his medication. 80% of the medication in that suitcase was to treat the side effects of the 20% of medication that he was meant to take. So please watch the film. It's amazing and it will change your life. So if we look at our little goldfish, with all this toxicity, he might develop a weight problem. Our bodies store toxins in the fat cells to protect us. And the statistics in South Africa is so shocking. I have to share this with you. 31% of all South African men are overweight. 42% of women are overweight. And sadly, 41% of all children in South Africa are overweight and borderline obese. Lifestyle diseases are on the rise all over the world, not just in South Africa. And it's in many cases because of too many toxins and a deficiency in nutrients. The USDA recommends 5 to 9 portions of fruits and vegetables every single day. But researchers and studies have proven that we actually need 8 to 10 portions of fruits and vegetables every day to be healthy. Therefore, it's very easy to see how we can have a deficiency. What is the solution? As I was preparing this talk, my 8-year-old daughter asked me, "Mommy, what are you going to do with all these junk food?" And I explained to her that it will go into the fishbowl. And shockingly, she looked at me and said, "But Mommy, who would do that to a little fishy?" Unfortunately, we do much worse to our bodies. And we don't realize the effect that toxins have on our system. So to get back to the solution, clean the terrain where our cells dwell and get rid of the toxins and replace the deficiencies. So I'll leave you with these final thoughts. The father of modern medicine, Hippocrates, said over 2,400 years ago, "First, do no harm." In other words, first of all, do no harm to your body. Get rid of the toxins and replace the deficiency in your body. He's also famous for saying, "Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food." My favorite quote from Jason Vale is, "Let juice be thy medicine and medicine be thy juice." I truly believe health is possible if we take action. You are worth the effort. Thank you very much.